Hello everyone, this is Julie with Craft with Julie. I am finally getting to the June Stamp of the Month project kit. I apologize. This month has just flown by. I don't know if it's been that way for anybody else or just me, but better late than never, right? So I wanted to walk you guys through my June Stamp of the Month project kit. This is its June Stamp of the Month. It's called I Heart Summer. All those fun icons and borders. And this month I decided to do something a little different. I usually do cards, but I felt like those borders needed a place on a scrapbook page. So when you order this stamp set on my website, which is juliescott.closetomyheart.com, I will send you this project kit in the mail for free. And it has all the pieces you need to create this page. You do need your own base page. They don't mail very well, those big 12 by 12s. But I figured everybody had a piece of white cardstock in their stash, or a different color if you want to change it up a little bit. But this stamp set is $18.95, or you can get it for $5 with a $50 purchase. Or if you are a Close to My Heart VIP customer, you can get it free with a $50 purchase. And then of course I'll send this to you in the mail. So a lot of you have already received your little package, and have seen a few pictures of those that have gone ahead and put them together. But I'm just going to walk through this project. So if you have any questions, kind of explain how I put this together. So first you'll want to grab your white piece of cardstock, and we are going to splatter. So I'm bringing in my trusty little box. These are just Close to My Heart mailing boxes, so I always keep a few around just for this purpose, for splattering. So I'm going to use the black shimmer brush. If you don't have this, you could use just like black ink and a water brush. I'm going to go ahead and just splatter the sides, because that's all you're going to see after I cover up the center with all those fun images. Okay, so I got some fun shimmer splatters. I'm going to put that away. And then let's go ahead and start on stamping our pieces while that dries. So when you receive your package, you'll have this photo on the front. I do like to let you know what products I use in case you want to recreate this. So I've used the mix-in paper. I've also used white cardstock, mint, Capri, Nectarine, Flamingo, and black. And then on the back, I've included the products you'll need. So the white piece of cardstock, you'll need some adhesive, foam tape, black shimmer brush, and I don't know why I put the black journaling pen. I don't know what I was thinking there, but I don't see that on my layout. So you'll also need some intense black ink, Nectarine ink, Flamingo, Capri, and Toffee, and then some markers. I have the Tri-Blend. That's the brand that Close to My Heart carries. So we're using the gold brown, pale pink, orange citrus, and ice blue. If you do not have these exact colors, you can just choose what you have in your stash. All right, so we've already done the first step, which is splattering that piece of white cardstock. And here are all the pieces. So in your kit, you might have a few different shades of these little bursts. I just cut a bunch and then included them in your kit. You should have some strips of white, some black, and all of these fun patterns from the mix-in. Okay, so we're going to actually stamp, let me get this one. We are going to stamp some of these white pieces. Let me get my block. You're going to need a kind of a long one. We have a one by, are these 6.5? We have one that's a little bit thinner, but this is the one I have, and I use it all the time. Okay, so let me get a little organized here. All right, So we're going to want to stamp this Pool Party Summer Vibes in Nectarine. And this is just on one of those half strips right here. And I'm going to take this little foam piece because I want to use that so I get a nice image. And let me grab my Nectarine ink pad. And then let's do the Pool Party Summer Vibes stamp. Okay, so these are kind of long and flimsy. So what I like to do is I'll just lay it down on my work surface and then pick it up. And it usually will keep its shape instead of going crooked, which it did really well. And we're going to just ink this up. If you don't have these ink colors, you can use different colors. It's your project. You can totally do what you want to do. Okay, I'm just going to stamp it right in the center. Ta-da! Okay, grab my stamp chamois and just wipe that off. And then we can do the next one. Okay, so the next one is Capri. It's a fun blue. If you don't have Capri, you should look into it. It's a really fun bright blue color. And this one we're going to do the summertime. Again, I'm just going to lay it down on my mat and then pick it up. If your stamp pad or ink, sorry, not even ink, if your stamp set is new, there we go, you might want to season it before you stamp. And to season it, you can just rub it on your hand, or you can stamp it a couple times on a scratch piece of paper, and so you'll get a nice crisp image. By seasoning it, it takes off the extra like residue from when they produce the stamp set. Okay, so there you go. And we're going to just clean that off. And these little titles or word strips would be really fun to just cut apart and use on projects as well. So all of these images you could use together or by themselves. So there's a lot of use in this stamp set. Okay, now we're going to do the seashell. Oh, I'm going to stick it right there. Another little 1/2 inch. And we're going to pick that up with our block. Season it if you need to. And this one we're going to use Toffee ink. And we're just going to ink this up. And stamp it in the center. Okay. So this page has a lot of fun layers. And I think we have our last little strip. Or do we have one more? Nope, just one more. This one is the I Heart Summer. So the namesake of the stamp set. Lay that down so it'll just lay straight. Pick it up. And this one we're going to use Flamingo. This one is so cute. I love the little hearts. If you're following along with my summer challenge, my summer crafting challenge, this week is hearts. So all you need to do is add a heart to your project and you'll be entered in to win a prize for this week. If you're not sure what I'm referring to, you can check out the Craft with Julie Facebook group, and I'll put a link. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put a link in the description, and you could totally just post this because it has hearts. Okay, so now we can do this fun strip of images. You could do the drinks if you want. You could do the sunglasses, flip-flops, a little camera. I chose to do this one with the beach ball and all of the fun and a beachy icons. And this one we're going to stamp on the 1.5 inch strip, and we're going to do it or stamp with Intense Black. I'm using Intense Black because we're going to color those in with markers, and Intense Black doesn't bleed, so that's why we're doing that. So I'm going to stamp it right in the center, and then we can color this in with markers. Let's see, that's a little light for me, so let's try again. I need to ink it up just a little bit more. That is the beauty of cardstock. There's 2 different sides, so make sure you get all the ink you want. Okay, that's better. Alrighty. Okay, so now we can color these images in. Set this to the side and grab my markers. And I'm left-handed, so they're gonna go on this side. So this one we have pale pink shades, and I am going to start with the lightest and add a little pink on this ball. And also I'm going to color in the Flamingo with the light shade of this pink. I tried to pick the colors that matched the papers that we were using, that mix-in paper collection. So I did my best. Oh, I should have brought my chart. If you've been around for a little bit, you know about my marker chart where I put swatches of all the colors, and that is how I kind of find the best colors to match my project. Okay, now I'm going to use the mid color. So there's 3 colors in one on these markers, which I love. And I'm going to color in this other side of this beach ball. And on my original, I shaded a dark around the Flamingo, but I think I like him lighter. So I'm just going to leave him as is. Oh, and I need to do the darker on this suntan lotion bottle. I am not an expert at coloring, but I do my best. But these tri-blend markers make it so easy to make things look good because they already have your 3 shades, so you can color those in. Okay. All right, so let's do our orange. And I'm going to use the light orange and add that to this beach ball right here. And the shovel. And you don't have to color these in if you don't want to, but I thought it was super cute and fun to add some color. Okay. And now let's do the yellow, the citrus blend. So I'm going to use the light on that, I think. Actually, I think I used the dark. Let's try this again. There we go. The dark is a little bit more bright of a yellow. And the little sun in the suntan lotion needs some yellow. And that is it. Okay, now let's grab the blue, which is the ice blue. And let's do the bucket. I'm going to do the light and color the whole bucket, and then I'm going to come back with the darker to outline it. And let's try the mid. And add that to the top of the ball. See if the mid is going to be dark enough. Yeah, that will work. And then do the top of the pail or the bucket. And then around the sun. Do you guys like coloring in images? I used to not like it at all. I would do all I could with, so I didn't have to color in images, but I'm starting to like it. It's kind of fun it's a fun way to add color to your projects. Okay, this cute anchor. My Close to My Heart team name is called the Creative Crew, and we've kind of adopted anchors as our mascot. So I thought that was super cute. All right, our last one is the gold brown. And let's start with the light and color in some of this sand. And then we're going to color in a couple stripes of the tote. Just do every other one. Okay, and then I'm going to come back with the mid and add some, just dot that sand so it looks more sand-like. All right, and then we can add some darker stripes so you can see that one marker, you can get all those different colors. And do the inside and the handles. And then I can go with the dark and add a little shading on the outside of that, just to add a little bit more. I could actually add it to the handles, add a little bit more dimension to it. Okay. Oh, we need his little beak. Orange, and we're going to do the light, even though it looks really pretty dark. This is a newer marker, so it's got some juice in there. Okay, so we're done with coloring, and we can start assembling. So let me grab my piece of white that we have splattered, and let's see. I'm not used to doing 12 by 12. I'll just set it right there and then the other one off to the side. Usually we're doing cards, so I'll make sure it's all in the screen for you. Okay, so we're going to start with this Capri pattern. And it is, if I remember right, on my ruler, everything's falling. Hold on. Okay. So it is 2.5 inches. Okay. So I can bring my ruler in here and help me out. And my adhesive. Now you can use either color of 2.5 would be right there. You can use either color of side. I like the bright, so you can, but if you like the lighter side, go ahead. Now we're going to do Pool Party. I have a feeling I'm going to run out of adhesive, but I did grab some extras. So basically we're just going to go straight down the line and add our layers. Okay. The next one is this heart, this black heart pattern. And again, these are all the I think I used every single pattern in the mix-in paper packet. So it's a really good variety, especially for summer. We're going to do the pink. And if you're not exactly straight right here, that's fine. We're going to be covering it with black. So don't worry about if you're off just a little bit. So we're going to do the summertime blue. Put that down. And then this mint pattern. And then the yellow stripes. Oh, see, I knew I was going to run out. I need to have my backup. These are just close to my heart's adhesive runners. And I really like them, so that's what I use mostly. Okay, then the seashells. Little toffee seashells. Oops. See, look, that just rubs right off. Isn't that nice? Probably shouldn't put adhesive right on my project. It's probably a bad habit. Okay, and then the pink one again. And like I said, you can flip the colors if you want. They're both sides are really great. I just kind of chose what spoke to me, but you can do whatever you want. It's your project. Okay, so now the orange one, and now our little icon piece right there. And hearts. Then I love summertime. And the Capri pattern that reminds me of a swimming pool. And then there was just this little itty bitty piece down at the bottom still left. So I gave you another little piece of that mint to cover that up on the bottom. Okay. All right, so now we have these little pieces. And normally I would cut just, a big old strip of 12 inches. But to mail these, I needed to cut them down. So it worked out great. So you can just add these straight to just like that. So let's go ahead and attach them. And you can overlap them on your pattern paper just to kind of cover up if there's any, if you didn't line them up exactly right, then you won't even be able to tell. This black kind of helps anchor those strips as well. So that's a little tip. If you need a little something, just add like a little 1/4 inch strip of cardstock and it will help tie everything together. Okay, and our little 1/4 inch strip. And one more. Right there. Okay. Now I gave you the photo mats. So those go straight across the center like that. And you can space them how you would like. And see, that will cover up that spot right there. So you can't even tell that's not a whole piece of black. Have you guys enjoyed having kind of a different project this month? Let me know in the comments if you've liked having it switched up a little bit with a layout or a scrapbook page. I guess you can't call it a layout if it's not two, right? Okay, so you have room for 3 photos. And now our fun little bursts. I just cut these from my Cricut. And, okay, so we're going to those, and then the mint one. And again, you might have some different colors in your package. I just cut a bunch and then included what I had. So we can use some foam or 3D foam to pop these up in the center. And then we'll add the black centers in just a little bit. So I think this one's about right there. And I did the power of 3s. So you got your 3 bursts down here. Uh-oh, where'd the orange one go? Oh, it's right here. And then you have your 3 bursts at the top. And you have a light side and a dark side. So you can decide which side of the burst you want to use. So this one I used the dark, dark, and dark because I really like the bright colors. Again, this is mint, so I used the dark side of that one. And it's going to overlap this photo just a little bit. And then the dark side of Capri, just overlap that one. And then our little baby Flamingo one at the top. Okay. All right. So then in your little package, you should have 6 dots. There's 3 different sizes. Let me put these right there so I can see them. So you have your big ones to go with your large bursts. And then you have a medium size. One stuck. I was like, I don't have. They're so little. I kept losing them. When I was trying to put them in your packages, they kept on disappearing. Okay, this one I'm just going to add adhesive right there in the center. That might be easier. And he was stuck in my package. Come on, there you go. And this one right there. And then our itty bitty baby one goes on those small little bursts. Okay, so you can leave it like that, or you can add some more shimmer, because who doesn't like a little more shimmer? So I'm going to take the black shimmer brush and carefully just add some black shimmer in the middle of each of those circles. You want to be careful because if it comes out of the circle, it's going to color your burst, and you don't necessarily want that. So when that dries, you'll be able to see the fun shimmer. Hey, can you see that a little bit? Isn't that fun? So it matches your background. All right, so that is our project for our June stamp of the month. So this cute stamp set is available for a couple more days. Again, you can get it on my website, which is juliescott.closetomyheart.com. It's $18.95, or it's only $5 with a $50 purchase. Or if you're a Close to My Heart VIP customer, you can get it free with a free with a $15 purchase. And it's only available until the end of June. And when you purchase this on my website, I will send you the project kit to create this page. Please let me know if you have any questions, and if you enjoyed this project, I'd love to hear. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.